Done. Oh, I should put those two. Oh, shit. Oh, but just. Good, it's good in the hood. Hey, what's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope everyone's good. Big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to Mouse. Big shout out to Laura, Dr. E, Lev, Logical, Scotty Dog, Dirt Wizards in the house. We got Logical. Good to see everyone. Oh, look, guys, I want to apologise for Saturday. Um, Something come up Friday night. Family issues, it was quite important, and I couldn't get back, so it was yeah, it was a bit of a bummer, but it was just no way. It was pretty serious, so I couldn't really get away from it. So, and I didn't get back in time to actually start the stream anyway. So, you know, sister split up with her boy and all this sort of stuff. So it's all just a bunch of all family nonsense. Let's just say that. But I hope everyone's good. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Um, big shout out, big shout out to all the righteous heterosexuals out there. Remember, without us, there is no they thems. Just let that sink in a little. Without us, there is no they thems. So yeah, big shout out to all of us. So I hope I was looking for you at Saturday. Yeah, I apologise, Mouse man. It was a bit hectic Friday night, man. Just got a call out of the blue, and next minute there's police and all. Absolute nightmare. Absolute night. We thought you'd been kidnapped by aliens. Yeah, no, that's Slow. Slow gets kidnapped by the aliens. YouTube just ain't that important. No apologies. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Doctor E. When actual life sort of kicks in, right? YouTube's kind of irrelevant. You don't really. It's not really real, is it? If you think about it, it's not. I mean, as soon as I get off here, I'm not thinking, oh, who's online and stuff online and stuff I've said and stuff of, what's going on in the flat. I'm not thinking that. I've got a fucking life to be getting on with, just like all you lot. My mate had his kid Saturday. Man, glad he doesn't. Dirt wizard. Dirt wizard. It's a dead ringer. It's a dead. It's a little mini dirt wizard. Look, little mini dirt there. I'm putting it up on the computer. So yeah, you had the couple of homosexuals, the couple of globe homosexuals, McToon and fucking Fight the Flat Tits. They've gone so low. These clowns have gone so low. They can't get any legit flat earthers on there, right? So they're going to the bottom of the barrel on TikTok, who are the most retarded truthers on the plane of these TikTokers, right? So they've got to go there now, right? And everyone knows that these are just not real flat. They're just idiots, right? Most of them. So what they had to do, they had to trick Dave Weiss into some stream, using, I don't know what they use, AR or something, pretending to be someone else. And that's the levels that they're going to now. They've got to trick legitimate flat earthers to try and get onto their show. Absolutely fucking retarded, these idiots. What a couple of homos. I mean, just get rid of these guys. They've been waiting to do something like that on you for a long time, Dave. You've got to just be more aware of it, man. You've got to start vetting, Dave. Before you even go into these, you've got to know exactly who you're talking to, because this is their angle now, Dave, because what they've got to do, because they can't get to none of us. They try to get to me 3 or 4 times. They've offered me money and everything. They really have. I'm not going to say who, but and I've turned it down every single time. I said I'm not into circle jerking, making you fucking money. Because that's what it is at the end of the day. You're making them money and you're giving them content. Don't even bother. Just line down the sand. Fuck off. Hey, good morning, Jax. How are you? Hope you're well. Hope everyone's good. Forever Love. Big shout out to Forever Love. Big shout out to the ladies in the house. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. You've got a long list of vids though, guys, today. You've got a long list. And I've got to go to the shops, so I've got to do that very soon. So let me get this started. So yeah, that's how low they're sinking now. That's how low they're sinking. McToon and these homosexuals, globers, they're going so low. They've literally got to trick people into getting onto their streams. They're pathetic. What a bunch of estrogen-filled morons. Just full of estrogen. You can tell. Like the Flat Tits is literally full of estrogen. It doesn't matter how many weights you do, Craig. You're full of estrogen. You look like a lesbian school teacher. That's what you look like, with your thick frame glasses and your stupid geeky little face that needs to be slapped every now and then. You ask me. If I ever meet you, Craig, I'm sweeping the leg. Did you hear me, Craig? If I ever meet you, I'm sweeping the leg. Do you know in Karate Kid when he comes up to him and goes, sweep the leg? He looks at him and went, what? And he goes, sweep the, okay. Sweep. So we've got these homosexual globers going around now, gay as anything, full of estrogen, trying to trick flat earthers into getting onto their streams because they can't get anyone. Because the people they're getting, they've got to go TikTok now. They've got to go TikTok. Oh, God. See, if you would have just played the game right from the start, Craig, you wouldn't have this problem now, would you? You bloody big gay boy. Right, let's get on. Let's get on. Let's get on. Where we at? Right, black screen. Let's get going, guys. Guess who's back? 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 Yeah, I can't stand it. Do you know what? I've never been on it. I've never been on TikTok. Never been on it. I've seen TikTok videos on YouTube, but I've never been into TikTok myself. I've never been into Twitter. I've never been into X. I've never been into that one, TikTok, whatever other ones, platform. I've never been. YouTube's the only one I do. It's because this like channel's like 2007, I think. Quite an old channel now. Bloody hell, 2007, 2008, I think, something like that. You'll have to go and check. Oh, Brian Wilson. Is that the Brian? Is that DJ Brian Wilson? Is that the guy that goes on to Sovs? I think that is. That's Brian Wilson. I didn't even realise he came in here a couple of weeks, a month ago or something. Brian did. He was showing us some of his music, wasn't he? I didn't know that was the actual. I think that is the guy that goes on to Sovs, the English guy, right? I just realised. I was like, damn, is that? No Facebook ever. Yeah. I do. The only reason I do Facebook is because it's good to keep in touch. I've got a lot of family from all over the plane, right? I've like Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, in the States as well, in New York State. Some of them live in the city, you know, but they own a ranch out in bloody Sticks in New York. I don't know if it's Connecticut or something around that place, that area, but they own a big ranch with a big lump of land. But the siblings have moved into the city, right? One's in Queens, I think. One's in Brooklyn, around them areas, right? So, yeah, that's the only reason why I do the Facebook is because so, you know, I can speak to my family from all over. South Africa as well. Oh, super zesty, super zesty. These guys are full of estrogen. You can just tell, can't you? They've got no testosterone in them. They look like fucking women. They look like lesbians. That's what they look like. That lesbians have got more testosterone in them than these homosexual globers. Have you missed me? Welcome to the show. Have you missed me, globers? You missed me. Yeah, I know you have. Well, you don't know. Right, guys, I'm going to put some trainers on and go and do some shopping. I've got to go now. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, it's part of the show. They teach you to reach for the stars while opening up the bars and keeping you chained down with mortgage bills and cars. Vaccines for your arms, kids sounding like supercharged, caffeinated hate-filled scars and rage-quit repertoires. No answers for yards, caught up in emotion that's not even yours. Imposter truths like impeccable retards, lined up for your serving of Gish Galloping wars. No remedy can save the lost, in love with the yarn. I'm tired of walking into refracted shards, poor science displayed by disgusting bards. Soaked in sin with your dupe is delight in a new hand of cards. Been so long, seems like for love I'm just too hard, that's it. Welcome to the show, where you don't know it's part of the show. Welcome to the show, if you don't know. Intoxicated 8 makes you believe you're spinning in space while you have no shame or grace. It's a disdainful state I used to contemplate, how to save myself from my own self-hate. Wonder why I was even made with a dreadful fate, forced to try and awake with a full plate. No one to help me stay awake or educate. I've had to liberate and fight through hidden gates, but my brother, heaven could never be late, and rockets don't work in space. It's all fake, the show is on Mars. It's a joke, but you're too far gone. It won't be long. Fepe's beak is strong. We have our song and we march along like streams of knowledge leading to God's holy pond, and lives of truth that hits the bong and sings the song, turns mankind from the wrong. We come in peace with a holy gown and all of us wearing our holy crowns. Said the earth is flat and we probably just won't get along. Just to go along, I said. Well.
Welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know.
Hey, all right, guys. I'll see you soon. I shouldn't be long, about 30 minutes. See you soon.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Many rivers to cross, but I can't seem to find my way over. Wondering I am lost as I travel along white cliffs of Dover. Many rivers to cross, and it's only my will keeps me alive. I've been licked, watched that for years, and I merely survive 'cause of my pride. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. It's such a drag to be on your own. My woman left me and she didn't say why. Well, I guess I've got to try. I've got many rivers to cross, but just where to begin? I'm playing for time. There are times when I find myself thinking of committing some dreadful crime. Yes, I've got many rivers to cross, but I can't seem to find my way over. Wondering I am lost as I travel along white cliffs of Dover. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. It's such a drag to be on your own. My woman left me and she didn't say why. Well, I guess I've got to try. I've got many rivers to cross, but I can't seem to find my way over.
Well, we know where we're going, but we don't know where we've been. And we know what we're knowing, but we can't say what we've seen. And we're not little children, and we know what we want, and the future is certain. Give us time to work it out. We're on the road to nowhere. Come on inside. Taking that ride to nowhere. We'll take that ride. Feeling okay this morning, and you know we're on the road to paradise. Here we go, here we go. We're on a ride to nowhere. Come on inside. Taking that ride to nowhere. We'll take that ride. Maybe you wonder where you are. I don't care. Here is where time is on our side. Take you there, take you there. We're on a road to nowhere. We're on a road to nowhere. There's a city in my mind. Come along and take that ride. It's alright, baby, it's alright. And it's very far away, but it's growing day by day. And it's alright, baby, it's alright. Would you like to come along and help me sing this song? It's alright, baby, it's alright. There's a city in my mind. Come along and take that ride. It's alright, baby, it's alright. And it's very far away, but it's growing day by day. It's alright, baby, it's alright. And would you like to come along and help me sing this song? It's alright, baby, it's alright. Don't let me tell you what to do, but I'll make a fool of you. It's alright, baby, it's alright. We're on a road to nowhere. Hey! We're on a road to nowhere. We're on a road to nowhere. We're on a road to nowhere.
I will fly high in the sky above the clouds. Yes, I will. I will fly high in the sky above the clouds. Yes, I will. I saw the trees growing up, the forest breeze landing down. I saw the clouds in the air, the flowers all around. I will fly high in the sky above the clouds. Yes, I will.
space and round. Earth is the place. The moon makes light so cool at night. The luminaries, they all rotate around you. From the point of truth, where is the curve? Where is the curvature? Where is the curve? Where is the
Well, let me tell you something about the space station. It's only really there in your imagination. That thing ain't real, it's science fiction. It's there to feed your space addiction. Those astronauts are not in space. It's written all over their stupid face. See, I can spot a lie from 100 miles, and I can spot a fraud from the way they smile. Didn't you learn nothing from the fake moon mission? That puppet show from President Nixon. Well, listen up, they're doing it again, it seems. Check out the harnesses and green screens. I used to work a lot in film and TV. I know a bit about the television trickery to create the illusion that you're somewhere that you're not. A green screen is what you're gonna use a lot. Or if you wear a harness and attach it to the ceiling, the illusion that you're floating is what they'll be believing. All you're watching is a puppet show. Yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the human race.
So let me tell you something about a zero-G plane. This thing flies up and then down again. Some weird stuff happens if you're on the inside. You start to float as the plane takes a dive. Simply add an actor that's trained to deceive, and you got yourself an astronaut, or so you believe. Plane flies up and that's everyone's cue. Then action, we got some deceiving to do. Plane flies down and then everyone knows to start the ISS live show. Floating in a plane with zero-G, but you only see astronauts on your TV. All you're watching is a puppet show, yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the human race. Well, another thing I noticed when I looked at these fools, they're filming spacewalks in buoyancy pools. NASA's gonna tell you that it's just for training, to practice for space station maintaining. Well, I thought about that, but if that's the case, then why the hell can I see bubbles in space? Take a hard look at the next spacewalk. Tell me if you can see bubbles at all. Open your eyes, man, I'll bet you a quarter. Those spacewalks are filmed underwater. I can see space bubbles everywhere. Hey, NASA, how the hell did those get there? All you're watching is a puppet show, yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the human race. So when you see an astronaut aboard the ISS, take another look at your TV set. They're pretty good at faking, so you gotta look close. Pay some attention to the way the actor floats. If you ask me, that ain't zero gravity, but Hollywood effects that I see on my TV. Take a good look at the whole damn thing. These lying bastards are just puppets on a string. It's all a big science fiction puppet show. The game's up, NASHoles, cause we all know. Thanks for the show, NASA. It's been a blast. Now take your fake station and shove it up your... All you're watching is a puppet show, yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the whole human race. All you're watching is a puppet show, yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're just actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the whole human race, man. All you're watching is a puppet show, yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space. No, you're not, you're lying to the whole human race. All you're watching is a puppet show, yeah, the whole world's a stage. Astronauts, they're just actors, of course, and yeah, they all get paid. Look at me, ma, I'm floating in space.
Literally, I've forgotten the coffee. Of all the things to forget, I forget the coffee. Can't do that. Righty, let's get this show started. No, we give it 13 minutes. Bottom of the hour. past. Check everyone's good in the chat. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Big shout out to Terry, Happy, Brian, Laura, Host, Squirrels in the house, Ian's in the house, Honor, welcome in Honor. Forever Love still here, Laura's still here. We got Samo, Alan, welcome in, guys. Everyone's good. No, big shout out to Jim, Dr. E, Ches is in the house, Sergei's in the house, Welcome in, guys. Just letting the chat go up so I can see who's come in. Oh, no, I've got tea. I've got some quite nice tea bags, but it's nothing like I've got enough. I've literally got, I think I've got enough for 2 cups of coffee. I'll have to just drink the tea. Hey, Graham, welcome in. Glad you're back, Banner. I never went anywhere, Graham. I just had family shit to deal with, man. All blew up sort of Friday night, so yeah, the police had to be called, and you know, you just got to be there, ain't you? Couldn't really get back. I tried. And you get the guilt trip, didn't you? So, because Artemis 2 mission incoming next week. Artemis 2 is that meant to be going to the moon? Sarah? Was it Artemis that was going to the moon, back to the moon? Was it Artemis, or is Artemis going to Mars? Or is it Artemis moon mission? Yeah. We called this out ages ago, wasn't it? The Artemis nonsense. It's just complete crap, isn't it? NASA cancelled Artemis mission. Yeah. Of course they did. It's just making it more real for everybody else. Right? It's just all nonsense. No one's ever gone there. No one's ever gone to the moon. Just, again, globy insanity. Hey, what's up, Shlo? Shlo's in the house. Big shout out to Shlo. YouTube doesn't like me. Alan, I don't think YouTube likes many people, to be honest with you. They really don't like. They only seem to like people with millions of subscribers. Hello, Rune. Welcome in. Anyone putting out a truth or putting out some sort of, you know, knowledge, truthful knowledge, they hate. They you know, you gotta stick to the narrative, right? Stick to the narrative. You can make money on YouTube. Go against it, you ain't earning shit. And they make sure that, actually. Make sure that. Right, let's get on with the videos, guys. They usually won't let me share links. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Tarmo loves money. It's a useful thing to get something you want. Other than that, I think it's fucking shit. I can't stand money and all the problems it brings, and you know, friendships it breaks up, and family it breaks up. Money is the root of all evil. I can't stand it. I really can't. It's really, you know, one of those things that should be, along with the system, dismantled. Useful is just money's just a thing so you can acquire stuff. That's it. That's the way I look at it. You know, I try not to give it power. People, you know, really want to give it some sort of value, and it's not. It hasn't got no value to it, really. It's a bit of plastic, isn't it? With a fucking face on it and some print. It's not worth anything. That's what I mean when it comes to these banks. They can, what's that? Lend you £1 and get £9 back or something. Some crazy shit. I remember David Icke talking about it back in the day. They're going nowhere, Banner. Yeah, what are you talking about? Money and the system. Yeah, I know. It's a way to trade. Yeah. Yeah, but I like physical trade. I like, if I've got something physical, just say I've got a pound of weed, right, sitting there, some nice pound of weed that I've physically worked on and produced this, and you've got, say, a bunch of potatoes and veg and all this other stuff, and I would say, okay, take an handful of that weed and I'd grab some potatoes, and that'd be a much better way to do it. The old barter system, right? The old barter system. That's what we need to bring back. We need to bring back that barter system. I've got something you want, you've got something I want. Let's have a deal up. I reckon Tarmo, you're loaded. I reckon Tarmo's loaded. I mean, if you've seen Tarmo's house, go and check out Tarmo's house. I don't know if it's on his channel, but he posted a video once of him walking through his house, and it's a massive, beautiful log cabin, all made out of wood. It looks pretty awesome, I've got to admit. It must have cost a few bucks there, Tarmo. Right, let's crack on. Let's down to the videos. Oh, we've got quite a few today. Let's just start them because it's getting on. Once I've played all these, I want to play a couple of the longer ones.
As soon as the sky clears up in the next month, holy moly, I'm going to blow your minds.
It's Pride Month, the rainbow is up. It's
It's just glittering. Oh my god. Oh, color.
the rainbow is up.
Holy moly. I'm gonna rock your world. I'll guarantee it.
Jim's definitely found his forte. He's definitely found it. As I said, Jim, don't worry about the moon and the stars no more. That's it. That's what you got to be working on. That's that sort of footage, right? That you got to get out the right information. The right information. That's definitely 100% correct. Oh, we got Jack streaming on there. We got a Terror on there. Dana Guy. We've got quite a few on there. I haven't got a logical on there though. He's quite normally got at least one logical now. I'll have to search next time, Lodge. I've got Sky 3 on there, cool. Globe Destroying on there. Tarmo, that yard you got, come on, man. That didn't cost that, you know, unless you built that your fucking self. Come on, man, your yard is awesome, dude. You showed us all. You showed it, you walked through it, and it was all just pure, made out of wood. It was awesome. One of the best yards I've seen. Right next to a forest as well. Well, it looked like in the background there was some nice trees. Nice view as well. Beautiful view. Logical wants the link to the crazy dude that speaks fluent plutonium and Kruger B. Kruger B. Alright, let me just I'm gonna try and right, if I open this up in a new tab. This is what Globers end up sounding like to me. When I end up speaking to a Glober and trying to drop in some knowledge on them, this is normally the reply that I get. This is normally the reply that I get when I'm trying to drop knowledge onto Globers. They start speaking like this. They just can't handle it. Their brain starts farting and they start speaking gibberish like they always do. Right, let me get this for logical. Copy that. I don't know if it'll go into that though. Logical. I don't know if it'll go into my thing because it's I think that's it there, Logical. I spent all my dollar on Dome crypto. This time next year, I'll have at least 5% off it. Venetian. Just gibberish. Just complete gibberish. That's all it is. Yeah, logical. That's in there. I think that'll work. That should work. If it doesn't work, tell us. Tell us. I'll try another way. It's kind of weird. The sun's out. It's trying to heat up up there, but the air temperature's pretty cool. It's pretty cold. It's giving me the sniffles a little bit. No, Tamo. I'm not out there sniffing cocaine. No, just the sniffles from the cold air. All right, cool, mate. Cool. Is that it? Oh, this is terror. Logic changes everything. Here comes the sun. Oh, it's rearranging itself for some reason. Here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun. I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here.
The Coriolis effect.
Here comes the sun.
Na 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 na. Here comes the sun.
I say it's alright.
Tamo, sorry, I'm stoned. That's one of Honor's replies. That's a reply I use quite a lot just in normal life. Honor, sorry, dude, I'm really high. I can't seem to focus.
Since it's been here, here comes the sun.
Here comes the sun.
I say it's alright.
Yeah, agreed, logical. Agreed, they do suffer from all those symptoms. Damn, Schlo, you've been busy. Damn, Schlo's been. I discovered two bird behaviours. No one has done my research about. So me used some great mics and recorded my birds and my agentic pipelines. And created two scientific papers that are print read. Damn. This is what happens when Germans start smoking too much weed. Schlo's out there high as anything on copious amounts of weed because they're allowed it now. They've got stacks of it in the corner. So he's just smoking away and he's high as it and he just notices some weird stuff about his birds and thinks, right, I've got to write this down. I've got this is scientific. I've got, and really slow's just very very high. Just, I'm kidding, slow. I'm kidding, man. You know I am. I remember they used this in a rave track. Here comes the sun, and they used to play it. I played it a few places when the sun was actually coming up, sunrise. BMW has become slow. Wasn't but BMW used to be in they used to be in Formula One, didn't they? Because you had, was it Montoya was BMW, wasn't it, years ago? I remember. Watch a bit of it. They used to have pretty fast cars, weren't they? BMWs, the old Beamers, Zimmer. You got the keys to my Bimmer. Who am I? Here comes the sun. I mean, this is just complete nonsense. And they got that arrow, didn't they? You live here. Absolutely hilarious. The arrow. You live right there. Yeah, all right. Songs. Absolute retardation. It's just, what a bunch of gibberish on the screen. Just nonsense. Just imagination. That's all it is. Pictures and CGI pictures and absolute crap. This is all they got, the Globers. Stupid CGI pictures. Nothing concrete. Nothing tangible. Nothing tangible. They can't show us anything tangible. It's all in mathematics and theories. You can stick that right up your ass, mate. You can't show me in reality what you're talking about, then it's bullshit. Yo, Cap's in the house. Big shout out to Cap. I quite like that, Terra. Terra, you ain't made any videos for ages, bro. You got to start making some more vids, man. What happened to Arshwin? What happened to Arshwin? Is Arwin still doing his thing, Terra? I don't know. I'll just sort of stay away from. One more soon, Mr. All right, cool, man. Cool, man. What happened to Mikey Smith? Mikey, he starts to revel in his own ego. That's what starts to happen with Mikey. He starts listening to people around him going, you're the GOAT and you're the greatest of all times. And then he actually believes it. That's the thing with Mikey. He believes it. Because he's taken a good picture of a star, right? Fair play. That is a quality picture. No one's seen a star image like that before. So yeah, we got to give him props for that. But then to live off that one, I mean, come on, Mikey. Doesn't mean you're the greatest of all time of taking pictures of stars, does it? It doesn't mean you're the greatest of all times. And it's not Mikey Smith. So yeah, Mikey believes his own. He starts believing his own nonsense. So. Yeah, and I've tried. You know, Mikey, watch who you hang around with, man. These people ain't your friends. They want your product, Mikey. But you got to remember, doesn't matter. You know, a lot of these people come in like wolves in sheep's clothing, right? That's exactly what they are. I've been after the Globetard dweebs for 6 months now. I'm not seeing Arwin in ages. Oh, right. So You kind of laid off Arwen a bit, have you? Yeah, well, there's bigger fish to fry, man. There's bigger fish to fry. You know, you got to start looking at the Cyman Trans and Wattard Matt. Wattard Matt, the moron, this new dude that's come into it like 8 years late, thinks he's relevant and he's an absolute idiot. The other dude, Drunk Debunk. You got Fight the Flat Tits. You got McToon. These are the guys who I've always focused on. These clowns, because they're in it. They're in it just to make money out of people. I mean, yeah, look, Mike is taking a picture of a good star picture, right? No one's kind of ever seen it, but it doesn't give him the right to start. You know, I'm the king of this, and what I say goes, and you've got to use this equipment, and you've got to do what I do, and that's trash. This is a real. Shut your weak ass up. I think it's because he's taking that picture. He's like. I don't know. Wind it in, Mikey. Alan says he's got 2 pictures of a satellite. Mikey has no people skills. Yeah, I think. But I'm not being horrible or nothing, but I think that's an IQ thing. I really do. I think he's got a problem there. But he always has done. I mean, you know, let's go back and talk about Mac Fokker and the Mikey relationship there. I mean, it started off all right until Mikey turned up at his hot yoga, wanting to film or something. And Mac had to go out and say, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know, and then Mac tried to help Mikey, and then they ended up falling out because Mikey can't communicate properly. So, and it weren't just because of that. It was other things as well. I'm not going to mention them. You all know. If Mikey weren't so flippant and he was dropped his ego, he'd probably be quiet. But when he's egos and he thinks he's the greatest of all time or something, jeez, you should never put thoughts into people's heads like that, especially like Mikey. He's the greatest of all time of taking stuff. Come on, man. At my new single, Show Me Bendy Oceans, or shut shut the fuck up. No, shut your fucking grid. Is that an actual song, is it? Banner Project, Hail Mary on Put Locker. It says Cam, but just because it has a watermark. Banner Project, Hail Project Hail Mary banner. Project Hail Mary on Putlocker. It says, oh right, Project Hail Mary. Sat. I watched it the other day, I think. Is that the one where he goes out into outer space and there's that alien creature trying to communicate, and they're trying to communicate with each other and they're doing all dumb shit? I think it's that one. I watched it the other day, man. I think it's that one. Is it? Am I talking about the right one, Honor? It was an astronaut trying to communicate with an alien or something. I wasn't really watching it. It was just on in the background, and I was just Rocky. Honor just had to say the name. Yeah, he named him Rocky. Yeah, that's it. So who's the real star man? Dan, nobody knows. That's the beauty of all this. My eldest saw that one in the cinema last week. Yeah, I wasn't really. It was on. It was okay, but I don't even think I watched the end. I can't remember. Right, let's get on, guys. Waffling on about nothing. Oh, big shout out to Jax. This is Jax. His video. Check it out. Oh, we got Fiona in there. We got Scanner Guy. We got Sky Free. Another Jim. Then we got a Lucky. Then we got a Jamez. Then we got Wild Army. Gaz and the lads over there, the Wild Army crew. We got a Lev there. Man, we got a lot to be getting through. Because of that day that I missed, the list has got kind of crazy, so. Below is literally seeing gang intelligence, like Bloods and Crips on the streets, like in Compton, but Schlow's observing this in his backyard with the birds. They're like they're ganging up. They've got colours and gang signs. People go in and check out the yard first, and they come out, get reinforcements, and go back in and just steal everything. This is in the bird community. This is crazy. This is scientific. This is very scientific, Schlo. It's crazy though, isn't it? That you know, even birds do it. They kind of team up and stuff. That's really. Have you filmed? Oh, have you filmed any of this, Schlo? You should film it as well and put narration. You should film it and narrate it as a video. That'd be pretty cool. The bird whisperer. That's only when he's high. Only when Schlo's had a good couple of bifters, and then he can whisper. He can whisper away to his heart's content, whispering, communicating with the birds. Never trust a bird. Never see two different colour birds sitting side by side. That's the second paper. I'm gonna make a drink, guys. Back in a sec. Sky 3. Oh, I'll watch it later, man. Missed it. Too busy making the damn coffee. I think this is my favourite channel. It's Sky 3. I think Sky 3 is my favourite channel. Because it completely just blows out of the water all that gibberish that the globe has come out with. I missed a couple of minutes. I love like scaling it down and just showing people, right? You can scale this down and show people and you get the same effect. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There you go. Contained body of water, dead flat. Probably 1 inch above the surface of the water. Maybe a couple of inches. Completely destroys the whole concept. Emphasis on con. You can see where the line is there. It's like, if you look at this piece here, just halve it in the middle, yeah, right there. Awesome channel, go and sub to Sky 3. They're great, they do awesome stuff, really do. Always give them a thumbs up. A big shout out to Del for putting me onto that channel. Don't think I would have never known about Sky 3 if Del didn't say something about it, so. Scanner guy. Oh, this is the stuff with all the weirdness going on in the sky. Cylinder shaped that didn't follow a straight path, turned abruptly behind clouds, -1 degrees out. I have no idea. What are satellites? What, these? That's not a satellite though, is it? That's not a satellite. Are you saying that's an airplane? Okay. Now here comes the object I caught about 85 minutes into the video. See it, scanner guy, let's see it. Oh, yeah. I'm in there, went down there. Could that be insects near to the camera? I look like it a little bit. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying, because normally these things appear from nowhere. They appear, then they just go on a crazy thing and disappear again. Seen it hundreds of times now on these videos. This looks like it just comes into the shot and just... It looks like a rod, one of those rods. Do you remember those rods everyone was going on about years ago? It's some sort of creature. Yes, this is exactly what it does look like. Even got the little things on there. Could be, I'm not too sure. It's just the way it sort of goes on. Getting out of the picture. No ambient light, I cannot focus on anything closer than 200 meters due to the aperture wide open and 1 degree outside. I mean, you can't focus on anything closer than 200 meters. Well, that's really interesting. Well, it was kind of out of focus though, wasn't it? It was out of focus. Generated its own light with shutter speed. Who knows, man? Who knows? I think he's recorded crazier things than this. Some of the stuff that just appears and then goes along and disappears, that stuff's amazing to me. This guy's got loads of footage like that. Here is a pulsating light that is way out in space, hardly moving and pulsating erratically. This one here, yeah? It is moving though, isn't it? It's there, so it is moving. Pulsating erratically. Again, I think he's taking a lot crazier stuff than this that he's showing us now. Stuff that just like a light will appear, it will move, and then just disappear over it. That's the stuff that I'm interested in. Very interesting. That's why I'll show you guys Scanner Guy, because there's a lot of weird stuff going on up there that we just don't comprehend. Really going on. But it's like so much movement, and they're not satellites or planes or anything like that. The ones that appear and disappear, I don't know what the hell they are very intriguing nevertheless, right? Good stuff, man. Good stuff. One's Fiona, Jim, Fiona. We got Lynn, we got Lucky. I don't know if we watched one of these Luckies. Maybe we didn't. Got Liv, and then we got the Wild Army. Yes. I wonder where Gaz is taking us this week. Oh, this is Fiona's video. Ebb and flow, the tides above. The tides above. I love a moonshot. So mysterious, the moon.
If I can get through the day.
That's where it is. Right there, where you see it. Right where you see it in the sky. How can it be anywhere else? Right.
Look at these hands. They've been in gloves for years. It's how I spend all my worthless rounds in the ring, hoping that the other guy'll disappear. But you and your friends.
I haven't smoked weed in 28 days. Damn, Alan. How you feeling, Alan, after 28 days of not smoking? Are you just having a break, or are you giving up, or? I bet your dreams have been pretty crazy, right? They always are. Give up weed, man. Your dreams get really, really crazy. Hey Dawn, welcome in. Great to see you, Dawn. How are you? Hey, Big Pine's in the house. Big Pine is in the house. Do you love to take moonshots or give? Take or give? You like to take or give?
Rolling candle separates the day from the night. It's that clean, clear truth. Sorts out the wrong from the right. You and your
It's almost like got an orangey, like ready tint to it.
If I can get through tonight, I'm waking up with my wings. There's no way I can sleep my way through a fight and think I'm gonna like what tomorrow brings. Look at my eyes, don't even know who I am. It's how I spend all my worthless time on the floor.
I do try, Big Pop.
Waiting for you to tell me.
Sometimes I do get a little bit emotional. It's only because of some of the dumb shit that some of the people doing this. Because I actually genuinely care about it. I really do. You know, money's not an interest for me in this. It never has been. It's about getting knowledge and truth out to people. And I think it's the number one thing, because people are still caught up. Their heads are still somewhere that doesn't exist. It's a massive thing, man. That's a huge, huge thing, because if your mind's there, you are just like a bit of putty for these powers to be. Honestly, they can just mould you to how they want you. Sorry, I refuse. I refuse, and I will try my hardest to get the truth out there, but at the same time, calling out some clowns at the same time. So I do try and stick to what I do. I do appreciate that, man. Cool. Good stuff, man. Yo, Chills. What's up, brother?
It's a brilliant
Chat to Laura as well in there. And Incy.
day from the night.
Are you good, Chills? I hope you will, man.
It's that clean, clear truth. The swords are the wrong from the right. You and your
We had a few ladies drop their vids today. We've had Jax drop a new one, Fiona drop a couple, with Sky Freeze in there with a new one. I think we call it ladies. We call it ladies night. The ladies stream, dropping all the good stuff. I'll tear it as well, obviously. Tell you one thing though, the lemon punch and no, purple punch and lemon drizzle is looking nice. So is the Skittles. The Skittles is. I'm in a house. There's workies and the noise is loud as. Oh right, sounds like Chills is quite busy. Chills is always busy, man. Chill, play banner on speaker. You're never going to convert them with this, Graham. You're never going to convert them with this weak southern this weak southern accent. You're never going to convert anyone from up north, are you? The Scots think the Brits are soft southerners. They're right, man. Look, it always makes me laugh when the rest of the realm was going to shit, right? They were cannibalizing each other, but numbers were down, you know, people were dying everywhere, you know, but the Scots, they were thriving. Their numbers were getting bigger, they were loving the cold. They were like, you Southerners are just so weak. This is normal to us. You know, these -20s, and we're thriving. Look at you, weak. That's one of the funniest things I've heard, man, about the Scots, man. That's to me, that's brilliant. There's a lot, right? Everyone else is going to pot, and because they're so used to the cold up there, they're just like, this is nuts, it's normal, it's okay. Shandy drinking Southerners. Southern softies. I love that saying. I mean, nice little video from Jim. How is PJ? Is PJ still on his own? Is he trying to sort himself out now, Jim? I hope PJ because he seems alright. PJ, he just needs to sort himself out. He's taking all that nonsense, that methadone, and a couple of bottles before he's going. I mean, you don't want to be doing that, man. That's not the way, and he knows that. PJ knows that deep down. He knows it. Hey, you're right. You're right. People do drink shandy down here. They do. Shandy. Not me. I don't drink at all. So I stopped drinking years and years ago. You did one, didn't you, Cheds? You did one, a classical, like opera, wasn't it? Do you remember that one? Okay, I can start getting rid of. Well, I'm going to do it from now. I'm going to get rid of them as I go. I'm going to keep that turret one in there. It's musical, isn't it? And I quite like the song, so. Excellent. It's Mozart. Beethoven, isn't it? Mozart, it's Beethoven. The kind of order I do in this is anyone that comes in gets played early. It's quite a long video. It goes in line, like a Lev video will go in line because it's like 30 minutes, but even on short, like under like 10 minutes. Get first. I might flip this around actually. Oh, we've got a J-Mez in there. I got a J-Mez in there for Ches. Ches likes his J-Mez. Brian's Logic in there. And I'm quite interested to see where Gaz has gone. He goes to some pretty wild places. Oh man. Damn, look at them. There it is. Found out where Fiona lives. X the sky and just... There it is, there's the X. I told you, didn't I? I haven't seen this. What they do. They grid it. They grid that. Hey, welcome in, Sherry. How you doing? I hope you're well. Look at that mess. Look at that. Wow. Wing? Work it out. Is that a wing? I think it is, but it's just the way it's swept back. In this angle, it looks really, really strange.
It's 8:10. It's Thursday the 19th of March. Manchester sky.
That's actually dissipating now, isn't it?
See, that one will dissipate quick.
Yeah, that one's dissipating.
The ones that we had about an hour ago, which are on the video at the beginning of this.
That looks normal, that one. Got a massive big line of shit behind it. Hey, what's up?
That's why the sky's a little bit milky around the sunlight. You know, not quite as blue as it is over here in the north. Because we had a lot of planes early this morning. Going from south to north. There's the sun in the east, it's equinox week. That's
It
where
started. Well, it
the
started.
sun rises at 90 degrees east and sets 90 degrees west. It's 6 a.m. Half day, half night.
It's not my area.
9ish.
Well, where I used to live.
And I've come to patrol the field that's just across the way from mine.
A little field like that behind my house.
It's the railway lines just behind them trees. And behind that is Portal Field. And this is Harbour Park Field, named after the school I used to go to. Those houses there are new.
Right, let's shuffle these around. Let's go. DJ. Wild man. Good stuff, Fiona. Awesome.
Hey, YouTube, it's another perfect day in God's country, and I ain't lying. Thank you to each and every one of you for taking another minute out of your day to hang out with me, Lucky Haskins, for yet another moment of truth. An important episode this morning, simple and poignant, though. Look out, man, we're at war. Look out, man.
Isn't the war over now?
Another fake and phony war.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to beat around the bush and flap my jaws a lot this
It
morning.
was a massive distraction, wasn't it? To get everybody's focus off of the Epstein files. Pretty obvious. Come on, man. But isn't it stopped now? So everyone's just going to go back to the Epstein files. I don't know what's even happening with that. I know Iran are saying one thing, the States are saying it.
But nothing could be more
Just be aware of the game being played on your mind.
obvious and fake about the Ponzi scheme that we find ourselves being victims of. The corrupt psychopaths that own and control this society that we've been handed. The folks who are running everything straight down the shitter right before our eyes, while millions and millions of people worldwide are trying to shake and snap the blinded masses out of the trance in direct opposition to their willingness, their lack of willingness, their love of the lies and deception. Perhaps it's ego. People cannot accept the fact that they were so.
What it is.
I don't know.
A lot of it is to do with it,
Like I often say, there's not much left a fellow like me can do anymore. Time for me to pass the baton. I have flapped my jaws endlessly, been mocked, basically attacked for my views, for speaking pure truth, been banned, been ghosted. You get it. Lived the true life, walked in truth, surrounded where I live of people who like to, make fun of me because I know the earth's not a globe. And of course, when you're in that position, I mean, there's nothing you can do. You just sort of watch and observe and go, yeah, I know, I'm a whack job. But let's just talk about simple truth. The fake military, completely and totally unnecessary, built with our approval, we the people, shelling out the dough, having it stolen from us to build massive militaries which will have no function other than to protect and defend the very, very few who own and control, self-imposed owners and controllers.
That's what I used to say. The police ain't there for us. The police are there to protect the elites. That's what they're there for. The police are there to protect us from the elites. Same with the army. Comes down to it, right?
Of this current shit show we call civilization. These people have no need for any militaries. America has no need for a military. Russia has no need for a military. No real, genuine needs, folks. All fake, all televised fear. The militaries were built to protect the very, very few who have pulled all of these crimes against humanity off flawlessly, are now being fully exposed. Humanity is snapping out of the trance and waking up, and they will have and do have massive militaries in place that will protect them and their interests.
That's what it's really about, guys.
With their final phases of squashing the human race and its freedoms. Of course, people with their head up their butts have no idea what I'm even talking about because they think that we, the people, are running this shit show. They think that people like Donald Trump are anything other than actors, even though he's on television every single day. People have no idea the time and effort and money and funding that goes into being an actor that's on television every day. But yet people have no problems adopting the illusion that this guy's running shit and busy. He's busy doing stuff for this country. Folks, he's an actor.
It's a puppet.
It takes 100% of his time to be that actor. It has his entire life. Donald Trump has been an actor. He's a television character. You have been prepped and groomed for this your entire life. He's an actor, like these fake scientists, like Michio Kaku or whatever that guy's name is, okay? He comes on and does damage control, basically letting you know that people like me have been correct the whole time. And then the PhDs and scientists go, I wish he wouldn't say that stuff. People are taking it wrong. No, he's doing damage control, folks. Michio Bukaki is not a scientist. He's been on television most of his life. He's an actor. I don't understand why people cannot, okay? Because people live in a false reality created by their television, folks. These are actors manipulating you, okay? So stop it. Now listen. Fake militaries. What's Lucky talking about? Russia would pummel us if we didn't have a military. Nobody's going to pummel us. There is no Russia and America and China and Japan. It's all run by the same people. I've said this over and over and over. The brilliance of the globe earth propaganda and how it allowed and created this prison for the mind, and people fall for it every single step of the way. They don't understand the brilliance of the propaganda, or they don't want to believe that they have been propagandized and indoctrinated and socially engineered to take part in this shit show. They don't want to accept it when it's clear as a bell to everyone around them. And it's, quite frankly, a freaking horror story to watch. But as we watch the ship of fools sail away on its way to the bottom of the ocean, all we can do is report on it. Like I said in the last video, the band will play on, and I'm going to play on. Fake militaries, yes, folks, they're all 1,000,000,000% undisputably, no denying it. They are fake. The wars that are going on right now, 100% fabricated and fake to manipulate you. If you never bought a newspaper, never read a magazine, turned off every single piece of radioactivity coming into your house, had no phone, had no internet, had no television. If everybody did that, there would never be a war. The only purpose of the war is so they can tell you about it. Wake up, folks.
Yep.
The purpose of the war is propaganda. Snap out of the trance. If you turned everything off, I promise you there'd never be a war. The military is not necessary. This is the same people putting this military against this military for the purpose of manipulating you. And this is 100% provable. So stop it. It's not my fault that you didn't read the book. And I only have time to give you the last page at this point. Okay? It's not my fault that people in humanity were too lazy to read the book. And they listen to people like me reading them the last paragraph, and they go, what does this guy know? Yeah, well, here comes the last page of the book, folks. We know the militaries are fake, unless, this is how dumb humanity has become, y'all. Let's
Lucky.
just talk about the only piece of evidence we really need to prove that it's one group of people running this whole realm. The 6 known continents that we're allowed to understand exist. Okay, I'll leave that sentence that way. We don't know what there is, folks. We've been taught, trained, and told about 6 continents and the countries they're on, and we're lied to about this 7th continent that we can't go to. Now, the Antarctic Treaty itself is 1,000,000% conclusive proof that no military is real or needed, No, it's not, Lucky. We all agreed not to go there because we got to save the penguins in the last remote place on Earth. If you're stupid enough to think that all countries on Earth can agree that no human being should be allowed to freely explore Antarctica without direct permission and supervision from a government entity, you can't just go there and hang out. If you think that the world can join hands and agree that we're not going to let any other humans go there so we can save the penguins, if you agree with that, but yet you think it's okay to kill, it's not legal to go to Antarctica, but it's perfectly legal to drop bombs on other countries and kill human beings, that's necessary because we hate each other. But we all agree that we're not going to let anybody mess with the penguins. If you still fall for that horse shit, you are dumb as a brick. And I am so sorry for calling the human race dumb. But folks, how dumb
Majority
do you
are.
have to be?
You've been honest, though. You've been honest, Lucky. The
support
majority
that
are.
mentality. Yes, it's very important that we save the penguins and save the last remote place on Earth. But we should bomb the shit out of them brown people. We should kill them fuckers.
We've got to get rid of those sand people. Those sand people were a problem, so let's drop some bombs on them.
Where we stand as human beings. It's pathetic, it's disgusting, and it's pure truth in your face. Well, Lucky Man, the Antarctic Treaty's not proof the militaries are fake. Nope. That's not enough for most people, but of course, it's all the proof that any critical thinking human being that still has his or her own intellectual faculties intact, 100% that's enough proof to know that the militaries are fake and the wars are fake. And of course, people like me have known this for years and years and years and years. You're getting the last paragraph in the book right now. Sorry, I don't have time to educate you people. I've said this many times. I could teach a 6-year college course on the truth. I could teach a 6-year college course on the globe earth lie and the fundamental basics of what it did to society. And these fake militaries, of course, are under that umbrella, which anybody who knows anything about umbrellas, it's a Masonic symbol to explain exactly what I'm explaining to you. Okay? What a tangled web we weave when first we practice to deceive. Okay, so the proof, however, that the militaries are fake and that this is these 6 continents are being run by one group of people, the proof is everywhere. Okay? All in things that you, the blinded masses, have not taken the time to educate yourself on. Like you don't know anything about the bells. You want more proof? How about the bells? How come every government in every country in all 6 continents rushed to get rid of the bells all at the same time? What the hell's Lucky talking about? That's right, because you're uneducated. I apologize. They don't teach real history in any school. All the schools, all of them, colleges, government education, all of it, private schools, all owned, operated, run, and the curriculum provided by the Jesuits. We all know this.
I remember when I was young, Sundays you used to hear the church bells in the background. Every single Sunday. Don't ever hear them anymore. I haven't heard them for like 20 years or something, 20-something years.
Undeniable. So quit with your conspiracy theory garbage. Okay? The bells. Okay? How about the fires, the late 1800s? Again, 1,000,000% conclusive proof that one group of people run the 6 continents. Okay? One group of people run 6 continents. They created a globe Earth to secure that there's this spot and then they broke it all out. We'll put them all against each other.
That's the game. That's the 101. That's the game, man, right there.
Understand, there's endless proof that it's one group of people running it all. The military is fake. Okay, this is their truth with lies. Of course it's real. Of course the military's real. Of course the war is happening. It's not organic. It's all fake. It's all made to happen, like everything they do. Every system on this earth is run by these people. It's all corrupt. Everything they do. I studied contract law for a couple years here recently. I
couldn't even. I had a Jake G TV on here, and they got to Jake G TV, haven't they? I don't know if they've taken down his channel or something, but he definitely had to get rid of that video. His last video disappeared.
Study it at all. You learn really quick that it's a highly corrupt system run and kept in check by a system called the bar, by a group called the bar. You're not allowed to be a lawyer if you're not a member of the bar
mitzvah.
The bar maintains the corruption. And then, of course, for those who have eyes to see and ears to hear and understand what a corrupt civilization these people have built for the purpose of what we're about to witness, okay? They're only getting going, folks. This is only like 120 years old. That's brand new to them. This is just a startup. People don't understand that because our timelines are so short. We think all these other people are operating the way we do and trying to build something during their life, and they're not. They're working for a much greater cause. They've all been compromised. They don't have options in how they perform. Like I told you guys the other day, we've never had a president, and everybody will laugh at that and call me a conspiracy theorist, but they won't take the time to read the Masonic Oath. And the Masonic oath clearly states, once you've taken the Masonic oath, it trumps all other oaths. You are welcome to go out and take other oaths, but it's fake. You go out, it's like having your fingers crossed. If you take an oath to be the President of the United States, but you've already took the Freemasonic oath, the oath to the United States is meaningless. And you've already taken an oath to assure your Freemasonic brothers and sisters that any other oath you take, you're doing it in a lie. You're lying. You're not agreeing to any other oath. The Masonic oath trumps any and all oaths. It's in the oath. But yet I'm a whack job. I'm a conspiracy theorist. Every president we've ever had, as we all know, was a Freemason first, then the United States president. That means no president's ever taken the oath. Very simple, right in front of your face. Nobody cares. Everybody still wants to hate their neighbor based on the actor that comes on their television and pretends he's in charge of shit. It's pathetic. Military's 100% fake. Look into the fake fires of the late 1800s. How do you coordinate 180, 190 different countries to all burn all of the clues, what they were burning? We know what they were burning in the late 1800s. They were burning all of the evidence that shows the truth of the old world, what we call the old world in this community, the civilization that was here prior to the late 1800s. The people that already existed here, that unfortunately, it's people like to call this conspiracy, but most of these people were between 8 and 9 feet tall, ironically. And of course, there's millions of photos around verifying this. There's even U.S. censuses, if you believe that sort of shit, verifying this nonsense. So whatever happened in the late 1800s happened in every country on the 6 known continents. Are you listening, people? Can you please snap out of the trance? The militaries are fake. And the wars are fake. They are fabricated. The bar, you want to know how the bar operates and how they control this corrupt system. Many people don't understand this because people don't pay attention. They keep their heads up their ass. When Jim Crow laws when segregation was eliminated in the South by law, they immediately had a case called Terry versus Ohio. Now, Lucky's smart enough, because I got eyes to see and ears to hear, to know that Terry versus Ohio was a fake and phony court case to begin with. If it was real, if there was 2 real people involved, a police officer and a guy named Terry, it was made to happen. Beyond a shadow of a doubt, folks. Events of this importance are not organic, they are made to happen. Terry versus Ohio was the court case that established new case law that filled our prisons with black men. Period. Look it up yourself, follow the timelines, follow how the corrupt bar and the corrupt court system ran by Freemasons, of course. Look at how they operate and look at the timelines and start paying attention, people. Okay? Terry versus Ohio created what's called the Terry stop, which allows the police to just corral people and toss them in jail. And it still stands to this day. Another great example of the bar exam and the corrupt system that it is would be Pennsylvania versus Mims. Highly corrupt court decision. No chance in hell. This was a real court case. Probably was real. This is how they do the truth with lies. However, they simply cause it to happen, make it occur, and get the desired outcome. Pennsylvania versus Mims is so crafty and so slick the way it went down that it is virtually impossible to overturn. And if something approaches any court of record that could change or alter or overturn Pennsylvania versus Mims, it gets dismissed. And the perpetrator gets to walk out thinking he's victorious. No, and didn't have shit to do with you, brother. They're not gonna mess with Pennsylvania versus Mims. Pennsylvania versus Mims has caused more death and serious injury and assaults, crimes against human beings than any other case law on record. Pennsylvania versus Mims is responsible for so many human beings being shot, killed, beat up,
Yeah.
etc. by police who have twisted the outcome around to make them believe, police are trained to believe that they have the right to assault you and yank you out of your car, break your window and yank you out of the car because of Pennsylvania versus Mims. Not a chance in hell that that's organic and wasn't made to happen. And very, very protected, will likely never be overturned. Every cop, if he ever tells you, get out of the car, please, and you know you're being violated, of course, as a human being, that's not freedom in any way, shape, or form. Pennsylvania versus Mims gives them, they believe they're incorrect, but it works because it'll never be overturned. Gives the police the right to yank you out of your car for no reason. None. Zero. Zilch. It's completely an assault, kidnapping. I mean, you could go on down the list of the crimes that have been committed against innocent human beings because of some horseshit case law called Pennsylvania versus Mims. It will never be overturned. The system is corrupt. Any case, mark my words, all you lawyers, if any lawyers are listening to this, you can mark my words. Any case that would ever jeopardize Pennsylvania versus Mims gets dismissed. This is why this case law system is so easy to manipulate. But humans are so dumb, they can't see it. Fake militaries. There is no war right now, folks. Nobody's got a beef with anyone from Iran. They could come over to my house. We could have a barbecue and drink beer. And you're going to find that the Iranians are just like you. They want to take care of their wife and their kids, and they want to enjoy some peace in their life. They want to pray. They want to give back to other people. They want to be kind. They want to be nice. They want to have a good time. Okay? They want to enjoy their life and their families. Sound familiar? Yeah, okay? It's the 300 people or the families at the top that are doing this. Wake up. The military has zero purpose in this realm. I will say it again. If everybody turned everything off and broke the connections from the 300, that's why this system immediately after the 800s, after they burned all the evidence, and then they had World War I, World War II to destroy the rest of the remaining evidence. That was the purpose of those two wars. They're simply hiding the evidence of the truth, folks. Nothing to do with us having any enemies within these 6 continents in this tiny little realm that we call home, as we all cling to the earth that lies within the waters in this realm that we call home. Okay? Yeah, Lucky's fired up because of these fake wars, man.
Lucky's
People
fired
are
up,
getting
man.
killed.
We like to
for
see
real.
that, Lucky.
Why? Is it the fault of these? I mean, it is the fault of humanity at this point, folks, for allowing it. Okay? Every country on earth doesn't run around and destroy every bell ever made. Every single one of them worldwide destroyed if they were in
Some of these bells were enormous as well. They were absolutely gigantic. Some of
the
these.
proper frequency. Okay?
Yeah.
But yet, they're our enemy. Right? Unless there's some bells or some shit we all need to get rid of. Or protect some penguins. Or we're going to fake a pandemic. Hell, all of a sudden, every country on earth is buddy-buddy, eh? People, wake up. There is no Russia. There is no China. You don't have enemies. You have one enemy, and they hate you. Read the Jesuit oath. Read the Jesuit oath. Stop making fun of me when I try to explain how much these people hate you. Every single one of them has agreed to play their role. Any role they are told to play. Okay? You read their oath and stop being intellectually lazy. If you want to understand what's going on, okay, the hyperinflation. I mean, look, folks, I've been telling people for 2 years what the hyperinflation is for. I mean, I'm not going to go down the whole thing. The hyperinflation. There are still conservatives walking around that are Trump supporters that are still bitching about how much the last president, whatever his name was, Biden time, okay, how much inflation he caused. It's worse. It's as bad now as ever. Well, that's because we're at war. It's a fake war. Okay? Trump is an actor. You're being fooled. The hyperinflation is not going to stop because we're getting close to the year 2030. Get your heads out of your ass. Turn off your television.
What did I say? I said this. They're going to keep turning the screw up to 2030. They do.
Televisions, enjoy your family, and please, folks, start speaking truth. If you don't know truth, you might want to start seeking it. But, you know, like I said, man, as we wave goodbye to the ship of fools and watch it sail away, man, the band played on.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Okay, let's get on to the live. We're going to skip. We'd save James. Cheers. We're going to save James for Saturday.
G Creation, The Flat Earth Psyop and the War on the Spirit, Part 8. So here we've got Mary Magdalene.
Mary
what?
what?
In one sense, it's like, is that resting in peace? Is that where she should be? Where's Jesus? We've got the Hindu version of Jesus, who was supposed to be the person who were in Roman times and stuff. He's supposed to have a grave in the Himalayas. There's a video that shows it, and it's like it's it's in a room in a building, and it's like, you know, there's lots of jewels all over it and stuff. You know, I suppose like having a tomb or however it is, it's kind of like one aspect of rest, but this seems different. You know, it's like another artifact, or you know, as we've seen with so many other things in church and stuff. It's kind of odd.
Where is this thing?
Also, like down here. Oh, it looks different. I'm not sure what that is. It could be a vial of a blood, like with the top half.
It's probably something to do with blood.
It's interesting
Really
because
infatuated with blood, aren't they? All types.
How mechanical this looks. And even with like the glass over there, maybe that's just to protect it from dust and such. But it's got like, you know, all this around it. It's almost like a space suit type design.
It is. It does.
You know, it looks like it opens and all that kind of thing.
That actually looked like an astronaut's helmet.
But with the blood.
Crazy.
Like, for them to create these machines, like to have the blood for the animation of a machine, to reanimate it. So it's got like the blood of Mary or Jesus or all those saints, which we've kept the blood of, the blood which still moves, which is still living.
So weird. Where is this? Is this real? It is. Look, come on. What is this? Whose skull is this meant to be?
So
how weird is that?
I still can't see it right.
It does look red. There's a red bit there. What is it? Skull of Mary Magdalene.
Skull of Mary Magdalene, Saint Maxim.
Skull of Mary Magdalene.
Basilica in France.
Weird.
See, it does look creepy. You know, it's not really. And again, did it used to be fresh, and we had to wait for it? Is it like, you know, decomposed over time, and you know, a bit like that, I suppose.
What is?
Is
Is that the head of John the Baptist?
which is another artifact. There's loads. So, I mean, like, look at that one. Got bones in there. So, like, from yesterday, I was going to continue on to all this and stuff. And there's, like an individual up there as well. And there's loads in that kind of suggestion of it.
Is that under Paris? Paris? That was under James's church or something.
But, you know, the
That's
cross
Paris,
is definitely
isn't
there.
it? Oh, yeah, Paris catacombs. Yeah,
Oh,
that
what was
is.
this? Paris catacombs.
Mm.
So we know that one anyway.
That's
don't we?
wild, isn't it? Paris catacombs. All those people. What the? Something crazy happened, right?
But I mean,
Like they tried to hide all the deaths and all the bones underground and just
abundance of it.
so bizarre.
It's concerning because, like, you know, it's supposed to be like of the Christian faith as such, and then it's got all of these. And you look at that. I don't know what they are. They look like wings or something.
Haunted church artifacts. Church artifacts. Church artifacts so evil. What?
Oops. What happened?
Very dark, isn't it?
Page is damaged. I see, like another example. Like church relics so evil they were locked away. So you know what I mean? It's onto church artifacts. Cursed church artifacts. A few more of these, you know, at a glance. See, like if you went hiking and you came across
The size of that skull.
this church out in the middle of nowhere, you wouldn't feel comfortable staying there, you know?
The size of that one.
It's like, you know, it's the most creepiest place that you could find. Like I say, like in terms of like associating it with a religion, you'd see it as like part of a dark religion. I mean, even without the bodies, you know, just like all the skulls and all that kind of stuff. It's very concerning. Bejeweled skeleton sarcophagus, forgotten martyrs. He doesn't make it any better though, does it?
No, it doesn't. Put as much gold on that body as you want. It's not going to take away that it's a rotting corpse. I mean, jewels you put on there and gold and rubies. Still just a rotting corpse. It's weird, isn't it? Why do they do this? So bizarre. That the sternum and the rib cage there. How weird that is. Oh, these must be like real, like in churches, right, Cliff? Are they?
Yeah. Nicolas Cage's Pyramid Tomb, the actor's eccentric burial plans. I don't know.
Mr. Cage, you couldn't be any obvious, could you? He wants to be buried in his spirit. That's crazy. Quite funny. Every tomb around it is like dusty and old and got this perfectly pristine pyramid here that Nicolas Cage is in. But all it needs is a fucking all-seeing eye up here.
Seems a bit odd.
Hey Tommy, welcome in. Great to see you, Tommy. Bogan, welcome in. Welcome in, guys.
One, he chose the pyramid, so like is it to do his allegiance to like the Freemasonry and all that kind of thing? It's opened. It looks like bricks inside. Maybe to reserve the space. You know what I mean? Eternal cage, which is a little bit worrying. The eternal life and all these kind of things. So we brought them before, haven't we? So all that questioning and that kind of sense. It's a bit of a concern. Now this is another aspect. I mentioned the eyes. So I've got these videos.
Excuse me, miss? I love your eyes.
Oh my God, this is an amazing Mother's
You're a mother. Oh,
This.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you so much.
Happy Mother's Day. Oh my God.
So beautiful.
What's your name? Marilyn, I'm the one. Yeah, huh? Yeah, I told you all the time.
Anyway. So this is the thing, you know what I mean, right? On the video that I saw, there were like 3 people all in a row, so like made a compilation, and they all had black eyes. Oh, sorry, there were 4 people. One of them didn't have black eyes, but the last guy
Is
had
that
like
real, though?
implants in his head for like horns.
There's
She's got
lumps
spider,
sticking out
which,
of her.
that's a thing in it, is implants and all these kind of things and stuff like. And she doesn't seem evil. She's a mother, and
sorry, I missed
I
it.
mean, you can like hear her voice and
Did
all
she
these
actually
kind
have
of
black
things.
eyes?
But then, like, in another contrast,
How are you? My name is Devon. I'm a local artist. I would love to draw you. I love your look. That's okay.
it's
Oh, yeah. All right, let's do it. What's your name and what's one of your biggest dreams in life?
I'm Neshka Farzina. I guess my biggest dream, I wanted to have this off-the-grid, like, art ranch, I call it, but I'm most inspired
Oh,
by
come on,
steel,
man.
so I wanted to have land so I could make sculpture as big as I wanted with no
They've got to hate them. Honestly, they've got to really hate themselves. I think.
What's your name and what's one of your biggest
Do that to yourself.
Neshka Farzina.
Something not right. Something not right. Do that to yourself. There's something not right with you.
So I wanted to have land so I could make sculpture as big as I wanted with no one telling me not to.
What do your face tattoos represent?
I don't know, a lot of my stuff reflects things that I've gone through over time, and kind of just change and transformation, like the evolution from learning from
Transformation. What are you trying to transform into? It looks hideous. Whatever it is, woman. Need a life check. Seriously, you need a.
blindness and the pain,
You're gonna regret that when you get older.
like not moving my eyes.
Imagine when she's like 65.
Thank you for sharing your life with me. This is my interpretation of your life.
Oh my God, wow, that's so
Absolutely idiot. Sorry.
You have such a great
That's just the way it makes me feel.
so
There's nothing
she's
to
got
be
her eyes
proud of.
tattooed, which is a thing.
Nothing to be proud
So
of.
that's one aspect of it. You see, like here,
All this
all
weird black
and then
tats.
you got
And
this here. So you got all these.
your
these
weak
abundance of
asses away
colours
from me.
and such. Like she
You
mentioned, like,
weirdos.
she was a bit worried about going blind, so it's quite a big risk. And so I mean, I don't think I'd want that.
So how are they doing it?
So
They tattooing
it's
their-
like one thing you can cross off in a sense. Like people do
They like tattooing their eyes or something.
do
mean,
these
how are
kind
they
of
getting
things and
that?
such. So where is it now? That guy. He's got like dark pupils, dark iris. You see, like oh, I don't want to do it one eye. But you know what I mean? Like you've got like actors which their eyes go really dark like that. So not like the white of her eye, like those people with, you know, like her, which is probably just a tattoo. You know what I mean? But then like, you know, I don't know. It's like part of the
Why?
character in a way.
But why? I don't
So
get it.
like this girl
Just don't
said,
get that on the screen right now. I just don't get any of it.
uh,
So weird.
if it's a girl, because you know, in a lot of senses, it's like difficult to identify when she first comes on the scene, like over here.
Is he trying to
I thought,
transform herself
we're
into a
lad, but
pig
when
or
she started
something?
talking, it was
I
like
mean,
completely different. And in terms of like image, um,
she actually thinks
you
in
know,
her
it's got nothing to
mind
do
it's
with me,
cool.
what people choose to how to live. You know what I mean? That's completely their own personal choice and such. But there are a couple of things she said about like transformation, coming out of the darkness into the light, and I wondered if there were like an aspect of Christianity with that, and like is that responsible for the changes, for the ways that she's changed, because
It's
like
all psychological, isn't it? She's not happy with the way she looks for some reason.
these other aspects, you know, because of conditioning. You know, there's all the MK Ultra programs that we've had to go through with government and stuff like that, and then that plays on your
Completely
parents
abnormal
and
to
how
me.
your
I think
parents
do that
believe
to
that how
yourself.
you should live or whatever, and there's conditioning, isn't there? So there's an aspect of like, you know, people wanting to break those chains in that kind of sense, and break the mold, and discover who they are in a way. So some people go traveling or whatever and such. You know, there's many different examples and stuff like, but it's just that this extreme. Like finding yourself is one thing, but inviting something inside yourself, which is going to rewrite your story, is a completely different thing. You know,
That's insanity. It's definitely mental health.
I mean, how she speaks, she sounded like a nice person. You know what I mean? And again, you know, I've been into like a heavy metal scene and all that kind of stuff, like, and you know, I'm fine with all that kind of thing. You know, the heavy metal aspect of things. So it's like dress sense and all that kind of stuff, like a chain, like the skateboarders. I will like heavy metal and skateboarder, but also an artist and different types of artists. But I will like the minimalist dress sense. So you know, smart and clean, all that kind of stuff. Like, but also a bit of a mosher or whatever. Years ago, you know what I mean? Not so much, not now. I don't know. I'm
I
saying
like her baggy pants. I do like the trainers. That's how we used to. Yeah, they flipped it all around. Men are now wearing tight ass jeans. Literally wearing women's jeans from back in the day. That's what men are wearing. And the women are wearing all the baggies. I mean, it's this generation loves it. They love wearing all this tight ass women stuff. Not me.
in a way, but it's a big difference into how, like I said, that aspect of letting something else inside to make those changes, which is like the more concerning, worrying thing of it all. I found the other guy. No, you're free to express yourself in any way you want, you know. But
Yeah, that's actually a good point, Laura. Actually, yeah, she was probably abused or something. That's you get that self hate, don't you? That sort of comes into. And look at this guy. What are these? Are these in? How have they got them in there?
so, if it's anything to do with possession, then that's
Got to
different.
be some sort of abuse, maybe ritual abuse, something, or physical somehow, or something. Yeah, and it puts him in that mindset of self hate, doesn't it? Self loathing, and maybe that's it. And they're getting all this to sort of hide it. I don't know, mask it. It's the mask, isn't it? Really?
because there's all these symbols of death, like the skull and something tattooed onto his neck or the upside down stare, and then to have the horns as well. It's kind of like that's like wanting to worship the devil, isn't it? Basically, and like that's like I don't know. It's such an expression, and to have his eyes darked out as well. In one way, because he's done that now. Because he's used the tattooing or whatever, right? Now I can't tell if he is a vampire. It helps hide them. It's kind of like, it's a bit of an issue in that way. But, I'm sure he's a nice person. He doesn't look violent, you know what I mean, despite his dress sense or whatever. I'll go back. I think he's got music on. So yeah, you're allowed to dress any way you want. I'm not complaining of that. But in terms of because there is Christian element,
We'd have to let him know, though. I would have to say to him, bro, you're not the devil.
whichever way,
bro, you're not a demon.
is and all that
just
kind of
a
stuff.
human being with
It's
a
still
bunch of shit
connected.
on
It's
his
still
face.
part of the same thing.
Have to be quite brutal, wouldn't you? You'd have to let him know.
Which will connect to these. Orlando. A video I saw, it had this guy on it, not this guy. This one. He looks almost like a robot, you know what I mean? He's got like a coldness.
What? Weird is that? They've got to be just black contacts, haven't they?
All
they just black contacts.
Like,
and they wear over the whole eye or something.
Next person with black eyes. Next person with black eyes. About a year or two ago, when I saw that video initially. So I mean, like writing on yourself. It's a lot.
It's bizarre. Just be real. I've got one single tat, not one.
Sometimes it looks good, you know what I mean? Like we can pull off like the stylishness or whatever, but it's permanent, which is a bit of an issue.
I didn't get them because everyone else was getting them. I was
like I say, it's
up
to you what you do and all that kind of stuff. But there's that element of that mental health aspect, which comes through the typical issues which we've discussed throughout this series.
Hey, Dr. Bob,
It's
welcome
like hiding yourself.
That's everyone still in the chat.
In one
Very
sense,
odd to me. It
could
really is.
just simply be the lack of enlightenment. Because of there's so little of it in the world, which is like shown to the people. It's the propaganda machine which is shown to the people, or what it spews out and such. Again, I don't need to be offensive to those people who have used the percent and stuff like. So, torture devices. This is another Christian aspect.
I didn't even see the
Machine
cross.
invented in 15th century by Christian priests to break the hands and fingers of scientists, artists, painters, sculptors, deemed to be heretics. So anybody that has the potential to change the world, a painting can change the world, a scientist can change the world. Sculptors can, artists of any kind.
Sculpting. Oh, God.
A gruesome story of a Judas cradle, the torture chair allegedly used.
The Judas cradle. Look at this. It's invented by Christians. Victims of the Spanish Inquisition. Oh. Oh, look, they've got weights. They've put weights on his legs, making him hold weights. Big rocks and what the?
To slowly impale victims of a Spanish
Human beings
Inquisition.
are completely insane.
Slowly impale. You know,
Oh
'cause
my
we didn't
God.
want to just kill them, but we wanted to make sure they suffered
Where
at
do you
the same time.
where you find this?
Which
Lee?
is like, you know, it's not just suffering; it's quite severe, isn't it, in terms of suffering? Judas Cradle,
pyramid.
the most agonising torture device in
What?
history. And so,
Think of that symbolism out there. The Judas cradle. Pyramid on top of a... Another one? That's insane. Sit him on that and put weights on him.
so thank you, Christianity. Oh, and look at that as well. We've got the black sun. That's strange, isn't it? Like, why is that there? How do they know about that, you know? That's another example of it. They'd put that cradle underneath the spike and then move them around or whatever. There's other examples of it, so I didn't bother.
Shit, that dude at the top there had already been stretched out. You notice it? How long he is? Literally the whole... What the... That's it.
Underneath the spike and then move them around or whatever. There's other examples of it.
It's what they did to all
I
the
didn't
people
bother.
that realised the earth was flat back in the day. On the Judas chair. Is it a ball or is it flat? It's flat. Well, yeah, onto the Judas chair. Go. Hold these rocks while you're there.
It gives a different picture.
That's insane. What? Is this all like the Spanish Inquisition? Because they were pretty brutal, weren't they?
As again, did he rot in there?
Did he
Did
just
we have to
put
put
someone in there
snap?
and leave him?
Like, you know, with things like this, it's no wonder they were a plague. It makes you wonder what actually caused it, you know? They say rats and toilet systems and that they didn't have it. And they blamed
Hey,
the rats.
Yannick,
It weren't
welcome
actually
in.
the rats' fault.
Take care, Dawn. Have a good day.
But
Hopefully
if
we
you're
see you
worshipping
Saturday.
these like dark gods, then you can expect things like plagues, can't you? You know what I mean? It kind of goes with it. I think it's strung up. I thought it was clamped in at first, but it looks like it's got strings. Heat yourself. Self-flagellation.
Oh, was all that happening?
That's when we
Oh,
crossed
come
the
on,
line,
man.
which I kind of thought were funny.
You got to hit yourself and you got a bunch of crosses.
And you have to notice the skull at the bottom of the cross. It seems to be like a repeated occurrence and stuff, so I had to look up for that as well. Oh no. A skull at the foot of the cross in crucifixion art represents Adam, symbolising that Jesus, the new Adam, died to redeem humanity from the original sin of first man. It signifies that Christ's blood washed over Adam's skull, reversing death and sin. And so the new Adam, right? So the old Adam, he's the new Adam. There's a few different things. It's like in terms of atom, and then you relate it to the torus field. So this is the new torus field, all that kind of stuff. And then the reversing of sin. It's like that backwards yin yang. So if you turn it backwards, all that kind of stuff, like the swastika. It's that nature of things. So, you know, even with swastika, it's like that's like a symbol of the same thing. Not that any of the politicians get out of that. You know what I mean? We're all Freemasons, which kind of caused that war. Played that war. I wanted to touch up on like the tattooing and self-image, expression, and all that kind of stuff, body art, and all that kind of thing. So, like with like the Hindu version of it and such, it can look like quite cool. You know, it's that's not the bad thing. You know, as such. It's like the difference is. For one, it washes off.
I was about to say that stuff just washes off, doesn't it? It's not permanent.
The other aspect, it's more like that aspect of like, it's the opposite of the other way. Like the other stuff is like I say, it looks like it's from Devil's Dungeons. You know, in contrast, it look like a pair of gloves or something. Or an armband, you know, in that kind of sense. I think they might be tattoos. They might not, I don't know.
the old on sign there, purple on.
But these come off though. They don't stay on them.
Yeah.
That guy, like his tattooed his face to be like a skull. But the thing is, it's like, it's good on Halloween or like some party events and stuff, but in terms of like 24/7, I mean, again, it's up to you what you do in that kind of sense and stuff, but you look at this, you see, it looks like some sort of devil's. And black eyes, green eye. See, I'm not against tattoos either. You know, like I say, it's up to you what you do with yourself. But
I'm glad I haven't got a single tattoo.
it's a certain flavour, and I kind of feel like it's associated with a lot of things which are wrong in the world. Well, pretty much everything that's wrong in the world. Like, you know, if we remove that faith from this realm, you know what I mean? There's so many things, you know, the suffering at end, you know? And it's going to like, when I see things like this, it makes me think that people are in support of it, whether they know or not, whether they realise it or not. You know, I mean, it does look disturbing when you got these black eyes and stuff. It's weird.
I think it's really disturbing.
But yeah, thank you for watching. I think
especially these like implants they put in the horns and all that. How weird is that?
That for this one.
Big shout out to Lev. Awesome stuff, dude. I'll get the next one on. Now we got Gaz. How long we got? Might only have to.
Yeah, right. So what we. But from what I can see of it, guys, it isn't too dangerous. But I mean, this is just one end of it. It actually goes round in a circuit. Crazy. So yeah, the Hoffman kiln. Was it already here? And they just took it over, and I don't know. We only know what we're told, but look at the holes there, look at the chambers, guys. And I think the railway line ran along there. But it's mad, I've seen remnants of the old tunnel, which would have been huge. We'll take a look at this, guys. Do a CSI on it. Hope everybody's okay. I think there's evidence of cooked brick in here as well, which is nice to see. Because a lot of people don't believe that bricks can cook. Well, bricks are actually baked. And they do explode when they get to a certain temperature, which is what we're all on about.
Hard
you know,
brick.
the maltologists, when you see exploding brick, you know that some major heat event happened. Yeah, right. So what we saying, guys? Are we going to check this place out? Do a little look around the outside. Leave no stone unturned, you know us. Quite a close one to home, this is really, for me, guys. Sorry, I keep saying guys, sorry. I'll try to say soldiers. I know it does everyone's head in. I hear it a lot on YouTube myself. Everyone calls each other guys, I'm sorry.
Just a generic term.
You mean
for everyone,
soldiers?
innit?
So what we
Covers
saying,
all
soldiers?
bases.
Are we going to check this one out? I think we need to, don't we? I think we need to go and pick the bones out of there.
Place, innit?
So big shout out to you, big shout out to Denise, Kathy. I don't know where KFC is. Is she okay? I don't know. Someone can check on General KFC. Shout to Mr. Steve, all the crew. Curtis, Shawnee B.
Ill.
David Banner. Big up to you, fella. I'll give you a shout because
Oh.
you've been sharing me vids, bless you.
Hey. Hey.
I think you call me the green slime guy, whatever that is, but I'll take that, guys.
No, that wasn't
I'm not
me.
very easily offended,
It
so I'll
wasn't me,
take
man.
that.
I think what you do is cool, dude. Yeah, big
And if you
shout out
like
to
these
Gaz from the Wild
explores, guys,
Army
make sure you
UK.
hit the little bell. There's a little bell under your notifications. And YouTube said it helps your channel to grow if you hit the bell. And it keeps you subscribed, apparently. I don't know. Look at that. Check this all-wheel rally coat. I think I might need a bit of lighting in here, guys. Soldiers, sorry. Oh, generals, what have we got here? You're a big bumblebee. Look at that. Annihilated. So yeah, brick does actually burn and cook under a massive temperature. You left me a clipper in there, bless 'em. Green as well, green slime clipper. Get in. Crazy lot. You're all awesome. Love you guys. Come with me every weekend on a mission. Right. Let's do it. Come on. All right, soldiers. So we'll start this side and we'll make our way round. Look at that brickwork. It's annihilated. Cooped. You've got holes going all the way up to the top, which you can actually see from the top, you know.
Got the heat out, right?
And you've got more
Yeah, 'cause that's where the
tunnel and kiln systems here.
Yeah. Heat outlet.
You're a big bee. It's a nice day for it, actually, soldiers. The sun's out. I'm in the woodlands, in my element, coming across strange places like that.
Or air intakes. If we say
Check
to
me out for you
bringing
soldiers.
in there.
When you see
The
what
kiln
I see,
going, right?
that's had some heat. Not enough to explode it, but it's had enough. Crispy. Another chamber there. There's actually loads of these. What an awesome tunnel system, and it actually goes all the way around, soldiers. It actually goes all the way around in here. Circuit, look at the burn, look how that's burnt. Now I know that this is a kiln, but you do see remnants of that in reality out and about. In the wild. We've seen it. And it does get to the point where it can actually explode and melt. Maybe that's what happened. You have to have an open mind, soldiers. You have to have an open mind. Because I've had resets, and this place might have already been here. And these bricks are ancient. Oh, look at it. Quite big, you know. Oh, that would have been nuts. Cut out like a square. Crazy old world explores. And this is just hidden away in the British
Let's go down.
woodland. Another chamber there, soldiers.
Oh, a little bit.
Nice bit of coop brick. What's happened to that, look? Crispy critted. Yeah, so I'm an old world explorer. I'm just out there trying to find answers for my hidden past. Taking you soldiers with me. And they love graffiti in these places. I don't know why they brick them doors up, because you can get any. Look at that. Crispy critted.
Just looks like grease. Is that just grease block they used? Be easy to get.
Look at the texture of it. That's not aggregate, guys. That's brick. That's just
Especially if it's that soft ass.
massive intense heat.
Yeah, that's breeze block.
Huge intense heat. Fervent heat. Big up to you, Dino. Spartan Red. The crew. US Reset, Frankie. Big up, fella. All you guys, you're all awesome. I really enjoy taking you on these explores. I enjoy coming on these explores. I think it's bonkers. We find some crazy stuff. Now there's loads around here. This isn't just, I mean, this is just the main kiln or whatever it is. Well, it is a kiln, but I'm just trying to explain to you that brick does actually cook. Massive temperatures. I mean, the temperatures in here wouldn't have been like the temperatures from, say, plasma or some electrical discharge.
There's a number on that.
But nonetheless, it's cooped out. Awesome place. How dark it is. It's pretty dark. So yeah, I'll just take you round on a little explore of the place. And all that crazy worldly events going on, which we don't really need. We just want to get out exploring and putting the world to rights in our own way. Nothing to worry about, have we? Wow. Some rubble in here. Look how cooped out these bricks are. Annihilated. Oh. Looks like it's all exploded. That's all exploded outwards. Proper mangled, that is. Like, that's proper burnt. Like, it's all blended into one another. You see how it's all blended in? Right, it's all burnt and melted together. You know what I'm saying? This is one for the melt heads. You can see how it's all melting and fusing together into one solid ball. Some chain reaction. In the middle of it. Hey, these have got numbers on them. What's that? 9552. 8552. So I don't know how old this place actually is. Like I say, it goes back to the 1875, I think, when Hoffman apparently built it, or was it founded, and he decided to try and recreate it.
Really didn't think it was that old.
They're all links underneath,
1875,
soldiers.
did you say?
It's all links underneath. I'll show you in a minute. Because you've actually got another layer that goes underneath there. And another layer that goes on top of it. But we'll take you round it. Crazy little old world tunnel explorer, isn't it? Sorry if I've gone quiet, guys. I'm just trying to take it all in for you. I'll have a good look at it, taking in all the textures and different stages of heat. Big shout out to David Wayne as well. You guys are doing some awesome work. You're out there all world exploring, looking for remnants of a hidden past as well. So yeah, the green slime guy's out there again. And I've changed my hat for you as well. People think I wear the same hat, but then I've got two black ones, and then I've got this army one. Cooped. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, soldiers. So we've actually done that little circuit there. Take a look around here. We've actually got more brick. We've got another archway there that's collapsed, filled in. I mean, this one isn't as exciting as last week, guys. Sorry, keep saying guys, soldiers. But it's a good little explore nonetheless. I mean, that's your top there. Put this flimsy roof on it. Actually more. It actually drops down. Layers. Right, take a look up here. Take a look up here, soldiers. Bricks and steps. Man, this place is just made of, it's just pure brick everywhere. Brick, brick, brick and more brick. Take a look out here, out the window. What a beautiful day. Nice, the birds are singing. We're exploring. Putting the world to rights. What a strange place. Awesome place, though, it's in a circuit. It's like a circuit, isn't it? I mean, if you look at city blocks and streets and all that stuff, it does look like circuit boards. I swear we live on a giant circuit board. Who knows? Who knows what this realm is these days? We're out exploring it. I'm no expert, you know. I just say what I see, what my mind thinks, and share it with you. You guys, I keep saying it, I'm so sorry. You generals know more than me. I'm just out boots on the ground finding it for you. I've got my own views. My views is, we've had a few resets. But I'm out there trying to find them, evidence of them, doing a CSI. I think this whole floor, just pure brick, slotted, intricate, all slotted together in different crazy paving. Bit of old electrical system there. Bit of ceramic left from the old electric lighting. And somebody said to me, oh, all the fires, and there were all the fires burnt down because everyone was using candles, but they all burnt down at the same time. So, and they built all these massive, enormous structures with candlelight, and then went back to the little sheds, did they? Went back to the little shacks with their horse and cart, but they managed to build all these 15, 16, 17, 1800 massive buildings, Tower of London with horse and cart and a candle. Nah. And they all burnt down at the same time. If you go and check out John Levy, My Lunch Break, they explain it a lot better. But we know we've been lied to. I mean, this place might be legit. It might actually be built by Mr. Hoffman in 1875. Or was it founded by Mr. Hoffman in 1875? Because you can see the older parts of it, and you can see where they've tried recreating it, in my opinion. You know? The perfect circuit, isn't it? So this is the top layer, obviously. We've done the middle layer. Now let's go have a look at the bottom layer. And then we'll go have a look at our other one over there. Because that one looks like they've tried recreating this one in a newer style. You know? Just thinking out loud, you know. It's interesting to get out there and look and question. Some of them bricks are huge. Biscuit. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that looks melted. It all looks pretty crispy. I'm not sure if that's burnt as well. Burnt. Yeah. So I'm just trying to find evidence. CSI Wild Man. But this is definitely a red brick Saturday, Shawnee B. Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, one of the old sewer systems, isn't it? That place I was in last week, Generals, wow. 3 layers. 3 layers of craziness. And this one's the same. It's coming in 3s because we've been on the top, middle, and under here.
Man.
Got the bottom.
What?
Oh, I can't imagine what this place
Think
was
it'd be
like when
like
it was
that
running.
under there.
What are we saying? Are we taking a look in there?
Is that water? Is that for the water?
It's a bit of a tight squeeze, but I think we can do it, you know. You're not going this way. Now bear with me, Jamrels. Oh, 2 seconds.
Careful, man.
Right, so Boots Underground.
That does look a bit sketchy, doesn't it?
Show you around. Wow, that's a tight squeeze. Right, soldiers, bear with. There, we're in. Whoa. So you've got more perfect
Careful,
archways
that
underneath.
looks sketchy as hell.
The engineering back then was awesome, wasn't it? I mean, yeah, we build kilns now, but did we copy? Did we copy off the previous?
I'm seeing a lot of bricks on the floor. Big ones, so they must have fell down.
Proper little tunnel system.
Right.
Seems to be the end thing just lately, Generals. I have to find a tunnel for some reason and get in it. How far does that go?
Wow. Hey, what the hell is this
So
place?
that'll go all underneath there and up.
It's got to be for the water. It has to be,
It's
right?
like a massive network of chambers underneath. All been filled in. You know? So we've got a perfect brick tunnel there. Also, it's been cooked, crispy crittered. And if we go a little bit further down here, man, this is a red brick paradise, look at it. Another brick in the wall. Oh yeah, this is a subterranean red brick Saturday by the looks of it this week. Generals, man, that's got a curve on it. That goes right round, look. Yeah. What an awesome place. We're down here in the underground. Checking it
I
out.
wouldn't venture too far into there. I'll just
Learning
get
the
a
old
good
world
shot.
around us. Because there's remnants of it. See it everywhere, there's little survivors, pockets of survival. Look at that, that's been cooked. Don't know how hot that one got. Spiders. Well, looks like I'm getting dirty again this week, Generals. Out to here now. This is so awkward with camera in one hand. I mean, camera in one hand. Look at the cave on there. Torch in the other. Heading down and dirty underground, looking for truth nuggets. Awesome.
It's just a lower level.
Get out there exploring, guys. You never know what you're going to find. Am I going to bang my head? Probably. Like a ferret.
A lower level than that.
Oh, bear with me. Bear with me, generals. So that big channel system, we're in it. The brick is really deep. So it's just been under there. I've almost done the 3 layers. There's actually a bit more to see. So we'll go and check out the surrounding area. We've come this far, so might as well check it all out, haven't we? Hey, my special kit, my wild man bag. Got my stuff without that. It's got everything in it. Bought the kitchen sink. Got my super glue in there in case I get injured. Just glue it up. I forgot how many times I've glued myself up. Oh, what? Looks like I'm dirty again, Mrs. Wildman. Look at back on the boat looking like a tracker. Right.
Get my hands and knees a bit dirty there.
What a strange
To
place
that
though,
little
isn't it?
spot.
What a strange old world beauty. So yeah, thank you for joining me, guys, for another weekend explore. For not watching that idiot box on the wall. It'll drive you absolutely
interesting
bonkers
place.
watching that. You better off switching
Literally
off,
in the
coming
middle of
out to you
nowhere.
with me, listening to the
Completely
birdies.
surrounded by trees.
And if you look out here, a brick channel, like a little canal system going
There
on
you
the side
go.
of it.
There's always
But we'll
water,
go and
right?
take a look out, but here's the other side.
That's what that
You've got more archways.
subterranean
And them archways actually go to
sub-level might be. The bottom.
Can
Nothing
you
to do with the
imagine what
water.
this would have been like in the 1800s, all firing up and cooking bricks? We need to take a little look around the area. I think my bag will be safe in there. Just get through this little hole here. I don't know what that would have been. Maybe it would have had some sort of crane on it for lifting the bricks onto the old world train system, wherever that's gone, because it's completely gone. What we're saying, generals. We're taking a look at this one here, because this one looks like it's been recreated. This one looks like they've tried actually recreating that one, because it looks a lot newer. But look, you've got like a little canal system here, generals. You see it? Like a little old brick canal
Yeah, it's
system
been built.
going all the way along.
Maybe it went onto a river, and that's how they
Old
were
world brick canal
moving the
next to
bricks
the
about, loading them up. And
buildings. Whether they dropped the brick in here to cool it down, I don't know.
that could have cooled it down there.
But a lot of people don't know how bricks are made, and they do actually cook and bake and explode. I think it's 1500 degrees. They don't melt down like, you know, fir and teakwood. But we see a lot of evidence of some sort of cataclysm which has annihilated everything, burnt it, blended it, exploded it. Big old piece of steel there. Some
RSJ.
very old tree that's seen better days. Sorry about the camera work, guys. I'm trying my best. Man, that was classy coup d'etat. Get give that guy a Burt medal. That was great. Oh, what a legend. He's on my list for Super Burpee. I hope you don't come and disturb me, else I'm going to be right peed off. Now, them kids said that this were open. Which it is. And how did it get in there? So I'm coming this way, jam rules. Because it's easier coming this way than climbing up the front. Woodworm. I haven't seen any mushrooms yet. That burp had depth, didn't it? I do them at work. Burp scale.
Silver birch.
Can't beat a good burp with a good bit of depth. I thought you were still going. It's all this metal stuff. So we're actually on the roof of that other more modern kiln by the looks of it. This was probably the one that they built in the 1800s. They probably found that one. And this would have been bustling. I've seen remnants all the way through this woodlands, brick everywhere, so it could have been some massive village of some sort, you don't know. You know? And they've just buried it all. Right guys, this is our hole. I don't know how this is going to go. But, somebody says, oh, you're brave. I'm not brave, guys. Sorry. I've done this stuff since I was a kid. That's what it's just been. I've always been an explorer. I've always been in the woodlands. I've always been a forager. I've always been intrigued by everything that's not narrative, I'll be honest with you. You know? I hate being told lies. Oh, bear with me. So, 2 seconds. Let me put this on here. Got a bit of a drop now, but we've got to have a look. Right, jam rolls, I'm in. So, let's check this newer version out. There's a lot of people missing here. Look, newer. So this is like a mini version of where we've just been, which is absolutely full of water, which just fell in. Hey, that rhymed. You've actually got a doorway there. Well, that's so full of water, jam rolls. Can't really get in it. Don't know who the White Storm crew are. But you've got a little archway there. Archway, so this would have been like a mini kiln. This looks like what they've tried. This looks like one of our attempts. Sorry about the graffiti, generals. This looks like a newer attempt. Oh, I've got to get back out to there.
Oh, you got a little perfectly placed little edge bit.
So yeah.
Up.
That looks cool.
Awfully.
Crazy. Hey, Woody. How are you, brother? Stuart Wood, Ian Day at work. Thanks for your support, guys, all of you. Try and shout as many of you out as I can, because you're all awesome. We find some awesome stuff, don't we? I should be going out with General Cab soon. Sorry guys, I was just taking that in. So I've got to try and find my way out now. I think my bag's still there. I hope Super Bear brand Teddy. I'm going to go to you. Like that. Guys. You know, put my camera down a second, bear with. Bear with. Right, so we've took a look in there. Oh, you alright?
Alright, mate. Right, pal.
You alright, bud? You exploring?
Hey? Yeah.
Exploring.
Yeah, just having a march about.
That's a crazy place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go check this out. More explorers. I don't think they're asking the questions we are, though. Do you know what? I'm not going to go through that gate. I'm going to take the easy route for a change. Oh, maybe not. Maybe. Get down here. 2 seconds. Oh, there we go. So yeah, we've done that. But there's actually some more. There's bits of it everywhere. It's like it's just been completely annihilated, this place. Back the way we came. Oh, Chuck Norris is gone as well, hasn't he? Chuck Norris. R.I.P. bro. So here's that strange little canal system going down here, so we'll take a look at that. Bricks and stuff everywhere. Down to this little pathway. I'm getting filthy. And you've got like remnants of another little house in there which looks really new actually. That looks like it was built in 66. Or near there. This other stuff's questionable. Especially that big brick building there. Very questionable. It is to me anyway. Awesome. Check this out round here. Look, it's everywhere. It's brick, annihilated everywhere, you know. It's alright guys, I'm keeping my eye on those guys. There's more bags in there. It's got my house keys in it, so I'll be right peed off if it disappears. Oh. Yeah. What's that in there?
Damn.
Massive pipe system in there. Coming from? Sorry, Jamrels. That would have been a pipe system. More brick. I'll try and find remnants of that old world train line if I can. Hey, I found this earlier on, Jamrels. Someone, God bless them. Nearly a full bottle of Smirnoff.
Damn. Left it there.
It's Smirnoff and all, I've sniffed it. I don't want to drink that though, guys. Sorry, keep
Hell
saying
no.
it. Jamrels. Don't want to drink that.
Never drink the bottle of vodka that's just sitting there in the middle of the woods. Never drink it.
Stuff. Hey, fire water. Oh, nasty. See, that looks newer. It's had a collapse, obviously, but it looks new compared to what we've just seen. It's new brick. Look, it's everywhere. It's like a massive crime scene.
Destroyed. Something's been destroyed.
Huge crap. This is all brick
strewn
under this
everywhere.
woodland.
There must have been like
All brick.
outbuildings and all that in this place. There must have been.
LiDAR on it.
Like Gaz said, there could have been like a village here or something.
Massive complex of some sort. Back in the 1800s, 1700s.
Look, there's kind
Who
of
knows?
remnants.
So yes, journey goes so far. And there's only actually 2 pictures of this place from the 1800s. They just like popped up. They did well with these horse and carts and stuff like that. They had no transport, really. Small labour forces. I mean, 3 million bricks a year. That's not really that many, is it, for how many are in the world? You know, these would have to be everywhere. You'd have to have them popping up all over the country, in every woodland. haven't seen any mushrooms. What else have we got? I'll show you where that train line ran. What time am I on? That's 39 minutes. Man, I hope you're not bored, Jamrals. I'm just taking everything in for you. Looking for old world. And there it is. So we've just been behind all that. Listen to them birdies. I should be getting a bit of time off work soon, so I'll be able to go further afield and get you some more juicy truth nuggets. Like I say, it's coming up to the end of the month, so I'm waiting to get paid, so I've had to do a bit of a close one again this weekend. There's the old railway line, what would have gone straight along there, and it must have curved because I can see bits of the old train tunnel up there. So it must have curved around. Like I say, this is the Hoffman Kiln in Ilkeston, Derbyshire. Pretty much Derby. But I'm hoping to, I don't know where we're going next week, Jamrals.
I mean, to get to these places, it's going to cost. It's a bit of effort, you know.
I need to get to London, Birmingham, Manchester.
That's what I like.
We've got so many
I like
places to go
watching
and
Gaz
find,
because
so
he's
stay tuned, stick with us,
a
Jamral.
lot of passion for it, so it's all
Go and
good.
find more. It's out there to find. This was more of an old world urban explore, really.
And it's good to go on a bit of an
Like
adventure,
stuff.
isn't it? And see some stuff.
Yeah, right. Nothing dangerous about that. Go this week. I'll go and fetch me wild man bag. I don't know where those guys have gone. We've got to go back in because my stuff's in here. Yeah, back. But this place is huge. I mean, we've only done a small walk around there. I probably could have done an hour on different little bits popping up in the woodland. Little remnants of everything just popping up here, there and everywhere, you know. Thought they'd robbed me bag, then it's there. Oh, bless. Thought I was going to have chase after him then. Plenty of bricks to throw at him anyway, ain't there? You know. So I'm going to end the video, guys. Jamrals. Sorry. I'm getting I'll stop saying
I say
that.
guys a lot.
It drives me crackers because I don't know I'm doing it.
Oh, I wouldn't worry.
Right. Jamrals. Hope you enjoyed that little explore.
Really interesting
just-
place.
I enjoyed it. Not as exciting as my usual explores. But nonetheless,
Still
we bit the
pretty
bones
cool,
out of it,
though.
did a CSI.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that was as exciting as some of his other ones. But it's still pretty cool.
On it.
I think last week or the one before, that was really insane, wasn't it?
And it's a nice day for it. Beautiful day, actually. Like I said to you.
Man, another great video there, actually.
So, yeah.
Big shout out to
If you're
Gaz and
into,
the Wild
looking
Army.
for old world, buried history, hidden secrets of the past.
Get over there and
I'm the
sub.
Wild Man Gaz. This is the Wild Army UK. And I go to a lot of places like this. This one's not one of my most exciting ones. If you go back to my playlists, go on Boots on the Ground Old World Exploring on my playlists. I go in caves and all sorts of
Gaz
places.
goes to some crazy
So I'm
places.
used to doing it. Don't worry about me, guys. Don't worry about me, Jamrals. I don't go anywhere that I'm not sure about. If I feel it's unsafe, I won't do it. I always do a scope around before. But yeah.
Oh, he does. He actually does go round and scope
care.
it.
Big
Yeah,
love to
that's
you
probably a
all.
really good
Don't
idea,
forget
actually,
it.
because some of the places that, when he first moves the camera into it, it looks well sketchy, doesn't it? You see all the bricks on the floor, and obviously they've come from the roof or something, or...
Bell. Hit the little bell icon. Don't forget to share. Hit the
You
subscribe.
might have to start wearing a hard hat, Gaz.
It's free. Hit the thumbs up or the thumbs down. Don't really matter because it still boosts whether it's up or down. The thumbs up, thumbs down. It still boosts
I'll
the
give you a
algorithm.
thumbs
So
up,
it
dude.
doesn't really matter. But we try and get the truth out there. We try and find some truth. That's all we're doing. I'm no expert, but I'm out there trying, and we will find some answers at some point. But for now,
Hidden secrets of the
I'm gonna give it
past.
a little shot.
A bottle of vodka in the middle of the woods. Tempting someone to come along and drink it for a reason. I wonder, do you think they're just hiding, just hoping someone to come along, get hammered on it so they can rob them? That was weird, wasn't it? Just a 3/4 bottles of vodka just lying in the middle of the woods.
What
No
we've just
apparent
done.
reason.
So we're on the top layer again now. And this was the Hoffman Tunnels. Hoffman Kiln in,
Oh man,
well, in the middle of nowhere in Ilkeston.
pretty cool place though, right? Pretty cool place. We'll wait for the next one. Yeah, big shout out to Gaz and the World Army, man. Always does good videos. Righty. Guys, it's about that time. I don't mind saying guys. We though. Here we are. Alright. Oh.
The greatest form of control is where you think you're free when you're being fundamentally manipulated and dictated to. One form of dictatorship is being in a prison cell and you can see the bars and touch it.
Big shout out to Dawn, to Laura, Graham,
What the human race
Post,
is suffering from
Ches,
is mass hypnosis.
Sherry,
We are being hypnotized by people like this.
Chills,
Newsreaders, politicians, teachers, lecturers.
Charlie Rose, shout
We
out to
are
Charlie.
in a
Come here,
country
did see you come in, Charlie?
in a world that is being run by
Jack,
unbelievably sick
Forever Love,
people.
Honour,
The chasm between what we're told is
trying to remember everyone.
and what is
Dr.
really
E.
going on is absolutely
Did Tommy come in, Tommy?
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit. What happened to the
Probably forgot loads of people. Big shout out to everyone that's coming today. I do appreciate it,
when no one's
guys.
talking about how they made us modern day slaves, and everybody's just walking around, heading the clouds and wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise.
Yeah, so everything will be back to normal Saturday. A big shout out to Slow. Yeah, can't forget Slow.
Releasing poison in the air. That's the reason I collect so many guns in my lair. I ain't never caught slipping, never
Yeah, so it'll all be back to normal Saturday. As I said, I just said something come up, family thing, and couldn't really get out of it. And it was quite important. And I did say to you guys, if I'm never online, it'll be for something important. You know what I mean? It won't be nothing. If I can get on, I can get on.
How could any government bestow that upon people who believe in political throwback? That's not all that I'm here to present you. I know about
good, though, man.
Solomon's Temple, yeah, about the Vatican assassins and how they will get you, and how they clone Barack Hussein Obama in a test tube.
It's like we all know what's going down, but no one's saying shit. What happened to the home of the brave? These motherfuckers, they controlling us now, and no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves. And everybody's just walking around, heading the clouds and wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end.
Whoever built the pyramids had knowledge of electrical power, and you know that that's the information that the suppression of power.
Slow's going back to writing papers on the behavioural
the ones that never
abilities
told
of
you
the
about the
birds.
skeletons on the moon. Yeah, the ones that poison all the food you consume. The ones that never told you about the Mount Vesuvius tombs. The bird flu is a lie. The swan flu is a lie. Why would that even come as a surprise? Yeah, the beast.
I wonder why they gang up, Slow. That's the question, isn't it? Why are some birds pally with each other? They can gang up on other birds and steal their seed and their...
In the public school system, I suggest you
Hey, big shout out to Brian, massive shout out to Brian. Now, go off.
What happened to the home of the brave?
Big shout out to Post.
Now when no one's talking about how they made us modern day slaves, and everybody's just walking around, heading the clouds and wanna wake up to a dead in the grave. By then it's too late, we need to be ready to raise up. Welcome to the end of days.
The greatest hypnotist on planet Earth is a oblong box in the corner of the room.
Big shout out to Tommy as well.
Constantly telling us what to believe is real.
Yeah, it's all back to normal Saturday, Brian.
That what they see with their eyes is what there is to see.
That's crazy though, Slow, isn't it? They team up and put the other birds.
That portrays the bigger picture of what's happening. And they have.
Like, like what you said, like calling in the reinforcements. That's really crazy.
"25 years I've been on the force. I've seen every kind of sick, depraved act known to humanity, and still, when I see a black man walk by who has more money than me, I want to vomit my gizzards right into the gutter. But why? Maybe there is no reason. Maybe there's just a big blue ball out there that's mostly covered with water, and we're just going along.
So I've studied the falcon's fascinating triangulating hunting. Wow.
This is Mo jiggling balls in your mouth all day.
The sounds to draw the squirrels out. Wow, that's crazy.
Radio where you can stick a dick in your ear and shut the fuck up, bitch. But
Triangulating their hunting.
Down low, cranes 87 Regal sipping on a gold can, gun tuck like the.
Have a beautiful day, Dawn.
Top dog coalition coexisting with the coldest whoever quoted from California district. Been a corner like David Banner.
Yo, big shout out to Logical.
You smelling, hit a donut, yelling, it's me, bitches. Who did it? I
Big
did
shout
it.
out
Take
to
it where they
Terra
can't go.
and
Like
Jim.
Planet Venus leaning like
Come
a
in
mad
as well.
scientist. Laboratory bottles of empty Heineken. Telling stories about the ones that came before me. Chinaman squinting inside because I'm blinded. Him, my shine is bigger than the striker lighting. And they liking him because I like to win. Never lose. Put me on the pedal stool. Bet I pedal victories until I pedal off my shields. Welcome to the Lion's Room. Challenge anybody home. Wanna try they luck, they get fucked up and all you heard was ooh. Say hello to the little big homie. And your reality ain't realer than this, homie.
Righty. Alright guys, have a wonderful day. I will see you Saturday for real this time. I will definitely see you Saturday morning, same time, 9:30 GMT. Till then, take care. Have a good day, everyone.